See a dog. If a dog have tick or lice, what does the dog stand to gain from the tick? But the tick is the one gaining. Suck the blood of the dog. And if the owner of the dog is not careful to treat the dog dies. And that is where some of our friends are. They only are after what they can get from you. The day you don't give them, that day you become their enemy. You become a bad person. So, friendship should be like a covenant. The Bible said the day Jonathan saw David, his heart, go and look at your Bible very well. He said his heart was knitted. His heart was knitted with the heart of David. Knitted means it took a special interest. And when he took that special interest in David, he brought David to the palace. David was living in the palace. He introduced David to his father. And even when David became a threat to his throne, he was not envious. He told David, he said, I know that God have chosen you, and this throne is going to come to you. Whereas, he's the heir to the throne. But he has ceded the throne to David because he began to see the pattern and the works of God in the life of David. So, he couldn't query that. He said, I know you are going to take over this seat. But when you come to that seat, please remember my family, do us well. But he was the prince. How many friends can do that for you? How many friends? You have a friend, you are always walking with leg. The day you buy a car like this, you become their enemy. The day you buy a car, whereas you did not even change. But because they cannot bear with your success, they will begin to say a lot of things about you that is not even correct. So, when we choose friends, why do we choose them? My eldest sister was once in Spain. She wanted to move from Spain to the UK. And she has a friend. They went to the secondary school together. I know the friend very well. She used to visit them. She comes to our house. She plays and the stuff like that. So when my sister wanted to move from Spain to the UK, this friend is in the UK. So my sister called her. She said she wanted to relocate from Spain to the UK. She said, no problem, you can come. I don't have a husband. I don't have a child. I live alone. There is space. He said, come. So my sister was happy that, after all, she has somebody to take her in UK. So she moved from Spain and she got to UK. You know, so when my sister got to the UK, she did not quickly discern. Because whenever they are talking, she said, this our friend is always comparing her life to her own. You have everything going well for you. You have a husband, you have a child, you have a job, you have... She said, well, we thank God, though. We thank God. She's always attributing everything to... But she did not know that all these were coming from a spirit of envy. And when my sister she's to relocate, she said, at least I can take you in for like 3 months so that when you have a job, you make money and get your own house. So the agreement was like 3 months. The second week, when they got there, this friend started bringing up attitude. She would tell my sister's son, no, you can't sit here. No, you can't put that there. No, you can't. And my sister was like, she's your son now. She's like, sometimes she will call her own son that, did you do anything wrong? Did you put anything somewhere? But it wasn't as if the boy did anything wrong. But the envious spirit the bitter spirit that is in that friend. So the night, when it was a week to get into a month that they got there, she now called my sister. She said, I think you people have to move. No, that's not the agreement. You said you're going to give us 3 months. It's just a month. It's not even a month. We are just 3 weeks, and you are telling us to move. Where do we move to? She said, well, I don't care. I'm going to have some visitors, and they need a place to stay, so you're going to move. So my sister said, okay, at least if we are going to move, just give us this week. She said, no problem. So the third day, she came. She said, you have to move today. Not even a week again. She said, yes, you have to move today. And when my sister called me that her friend said they have to move, I said, we have an aunt. Call our aunt. She said, I don't want to be a burden to our auntie. She's elderly. I said, call our auntie. So when this friend now said, you have to move on the third day, she was forced to call the auntie. Immediately she called our auntie. Our auntie said, I'm here and you are suffering. He said, come. But before my sister left, you know what her friend told her? She said, right while they were in the secondary school, that my sister is a bad person, that she, her mother, and her brother, they were living in a room. That my own family, we were living in a 3-bedroom flat. That my sister did not deem it fit to tell her to move in with us. Now she wants to come and live in her house in UK. That she's even lucky that she can accommodate her for 3 weeks. So my sister was taken aback that what kind of talk is this? Children. He said, yes, now you are supposed to tell your daddy that my friend will live in a room with her mother. Let her come and be. I said, wow. So many of you that you even think you are friends, his enemies, you don't know their mind. You don't know what they are bottling up. It is until they begin to act it out. She said, yes, you should have told your dad that he should allow you bring your friend to come and be staying with you. He said, you are living in luxury. Your father has a car. You are living in 3-bedroom flat. You can't bring me to your house. Now you are. I now looked at it. We were living in 3-bedroom flats. My dad, my mom, 7 children. So you want to come and join us? We will be 8 children. And the way our house is, my parents took 1 room. The boys took 1 room. The girls took 1 room. So you still want to come and join? And we were 3 boys, 4 girls. And she still wants to come and join. And she's saying, you can't tell your dad to take me in. So that was my sister's offense. So when you are choosing friends, do you choose by look? Do you choose by height? I like him because he's tall. I want to. Or he has a good command of English language, or he dresses well. How do you choose your friends? When you choose friends, it should be based on values. Now, I told us last week, I said, check your phones. Check the phone book or the contact. Those people you listed as your friend, begin to write down what contribution have they had in your life since you have met them. So why are you keeping them? Why? It's not about giving you money. They can give you ideas. They can give you connections. They can link you to opportunities. Not until they have money to give you. They might not have the money, but maybe the skill you have. And your friend say, there's a job, they want to give it out. And I know this is what you do. I've spoken to the person in charge. Come and do it. That's a friend. But your friend is afraid you can be richer than him. So he's keeping away opportunities from you. And you are still calling that person a friend. So, when choosing your friends, what do you look at? Because friends can make you, friends can mar you. We have seen people that became somebody in life because of their friends. And we have seen people that are somebody that became a nobody because of the kind of friends they chose to have. Show me your friend, and I will tell you who you are. Show me your friend. And I will tell you who you are. Show me your friend. And I will tell you who you are. Friendship is better than relationship in the sense that it comes with little expectations. Because relationship, oh, he's my boyfriend. He must buy me clothes. He must buy me phone. He must buy me this. But when it's friendship, it comes with little expectations. That is where friendship is different from relationship. But it must be based on trust and confidence. It must be based on trust and confidence. Proverbs chapter 17 and verse 17. Proverbs 17 and verse 17. He said, a friend loveth at all times, and a brother is born for the day of adversity. A friend loveth at all times, and a brother is born for the day of adversity. There are friends that have moved from being friends to brother. But the most important thing is that in the day of adversity, in the day of your trouble, are they there for you? So if you don't have such friends, then there is trouble. When you only have friends, that it is when they want to benefit from you that they call you. A lady posted something sometime. She has this friend abroad. So the friend will call her. Help me buy crayfish. Help me buy yam. Help me buy palm oil. Help me buy this. Send it. The friend will go and buy those things. Send. She will buy those things. Send. But when it's time to say, my friend, I have issues, so she said, don't worry. When I come, we will settle it. When I come, we will settle it. When I come, we will settle it. So eventually, she came to the country, and the friend said, yes. You said, when you come, that you will settle my issue. Now that you are here, say, don't worry, we will settle it. There are some family issues I have to settle first. So when it was few days for her to go, he said, but you are going in 2 days' time. What about my issue? He said, don't worry, when I get there, I will settle it. She did that the first time. She did that the second time. She did it a third time. When it was fourth time, this one. He said, but you are my friend now. You have been doing it. He said, yes, then I used to have time. But now I have something doing. I don't have time. He said, okay, I will pay for your time. He said, no, I don't even want anything. I can't. He said, what happened? Oh, is it about that issue? He said, don't worry, I will settle. He said, don't, it has been settled. Don't even settle it again. It has been settled. So that's how some friends are. They want to use you. They just want to use you to get what they want. And if you are not careful, you keep falling into their traps. So those people you call friend, Check them. In the last 3 years that you have been friends, what is their contribution to your life? Are you the only one making the contribution? You know, there's one thing our father used to say. I've never thought towards that before. But when he said it, I said, wow. So this is... Do you know that some people you call your friend, best friend, they don't even see you as their best friend. They have another best friend. It is you that is dying for them. He's my best friend. I will go any length for him. But they don't even see you as a friend. Some of them just sees you as somebody that can be used, that is handy. Somebody they can just snap their finger and call. That's the way some of them sees you. It's you that is saying, he's my friend. I have a friend in US. I have a friend in... So, how do you choose your friend? You are friends here. When you buy corn, you break it, you eat it together. But he has been opportune to travel to the US. Since he has traveled, he's not picking your call, and you are calling him friend. The day he mistakenly pick your call, he said, I will call you back. Since then, he has not called back. And you are still calling him friend. So, who are those people you call friends? You need to be looking. Because if you are not careful, you will waste your time around friends. And you will not get anything. You will not get anything. So, when choosing your friends, you must choose them wisely. What are the qualities of a good friend? Loyalty. Loyalty is a two-way coin. But most times, people want to make it a one-way coin. Because it's the rich one, he expects you to be loyal to him. No. Loyalty is a two-way coin. When you are loyal to him, he also is supposed to be loyal to you. Friend, they lift up each other. I've never seen Amen. So my father was in the north. All his life, job took him from Borno, Maiduguri, Kaduna, Kano, Jos. He didn't know that while he was working with the bank, traveling, the friend was envious of him. Eventually, when he was to come down south, he now told his friend, he said, can you get me a land where you have your house? He said, there's no land, they have sold everything. My mom now told my dad, she said, how is it possible that there's no land? Even if they have bought all the land, some people will want to resell. How come there's no land? The man said, no, there's no land. They are not selling. After then, my dad's younger sister wanted to get a land in the same place. He helped her. And this was a man that told my own dad that there was no land there. So, my mom now told my dad, she said, you see what I've been telling you. Yet, my dad still did not see it. The loyalty was coming from my dad, but his friend was never loyal. He was never loyal. So, what kinds of friends do you have? Are they the kind of friends that are looking for your progress? Or those ones that want your downfall at all cost? What we don't know is that that person that you are trying to stop, or bring down may be your lifeline later in life. And if you succeed in stopping him, you have stopped your own destiny. That is what many people don't know. That's what they don't know. If you try to stop that person's progress, you have stopped yourself. So loyalty is very key. Jonathan did not try to stop David. After David became king, he said, who is that person that is still remaining in the house of Saul, so that I may show him mercy? They said, there's nobody in the house of Saul except Mephibosheth, the son of Jonathan, and is a cripple. Look at that. The good that Jonathan did many years came back to his son. So, if you help a friend today, it might not even be you that will get rewarded. It might be your children. David said, go, where is he? They said he's in Lodibar. He said, go and fetch him. They went to Lodibar. They brought the boy, Mephibosheth. David said to him, because you are a son of a king, you will be eating at my table. He told his slave, Ziba, he said, you will continue to take care of him. All his great-grandfather property, we will give it back to him. And you and your children, you will continue to serve him. Why? Loyalty of Jonathan. You are saying you are in a friendship with somebody. You are playing cat and mouse. Cat and mouse. It's like you are suspecting each other. If it does like this, I will do like this. If it doesn't do like this, I won't do anything. That's not friendship. It's better you opt out. It's better you opt out than playing cat and mouse with each other. Friendship is a covenant. Because Jonathan said to David, he said, I know that I'm losing the throne to you. But when you eventually become king, show mercy to my father's house. And David said, inasmuch as you have done this, let us make a covenant. That's why the Jewish people, they don't just choose friends. They see friendship as a covenant. Not until you cut yourself and suck each other's blood. It's based on loyalty, honesty, trust. Trust. Not the kind of friends that you begin to backstab each other. When you are there, is your friend. When you are not there, is the one talking back about you, crucifying you. What kind of friend is that? When they want to give you a privilege, it's your friend that is telling them that you do not merit it. Why should you give him? Why? If you give him, he will become too proud. He will become too arrogant. If you give him, you can't control him again. And he's saying he's your friend. What kind of friend is that? What kind of friend? So when you want to choose your friend, empathy. You first put yourself in that person's shoe. That's empathy. I'm not talking about sympathy. Empathy means put yourself first. And that is what is called golden rule in the Bible. It's called the golden rule. Do unto others what you want them to do to you. So you first put yourself in their shoes. Not castigate them. Not criticize them. What is he going through that people have not gone through before? Let it happen to you too. Amen. And he's just making issues out of it. What has happened to him that has not happened to anybody before? Where is the empathy? Put yourself in that person's shoe. Let that same thing happen to you and let people see how you will react. Let people see how you will react. So friendship is about empathy. That was what Jonathan did. He put himself in the shoe of David, a young man. And his father was pursuing him with death. And Jonathan looked at it. What has this